Pitbull the Fights Dog, Joseph L. Colby/audiobook, Part 6.
General dog care after the battle. So, when the battle is over, rub your dog's mouth with cold, weak tea. Then wrap it in a fleece blanket. Get him inside as soon as possible, where he will be free of drafts and avoid colds. 30 minutes later, give him a bath in warm water. Pour a fairly strong solution of Hexal into the bath water. Then dry it with soft towels. After the dog is dry, rub it lightly with your hands and avoid rubbing into the cuts. Then take a dropper and inject each cut with a solution consisting of 1/3 of glycerin and 2/3 of metafine tincture. Once you've done this, take the dog to the nearest veterinarian and have him or her give the dog a shot of any cardiac stimulant. This is done to stimulate heart action and prevent the dog from dying. You can then feed your dog warm bread and milk and all the water he wants to drink. After that, feed the dog twice a day and give him boiled meat with vegetables until he is fully recovered. Note: Hexal and metafine tincture are used by veterinarians for surgical operations. You can obtain these at any veterinarian or drugstore. Helpful hints for fighting dogs. When matching dogs, it is always a good policy to show the dogs when agreeing to the stipulated weight. When doing this, make sure your dog is quite thin, as he will look much smaller than he actually is. By doing this you will be able to reduce pit weight than if your dog were fat and look bigger. 2. When matching dogs, it is advantageous to have the match played as close to your city as possible. By doing this, your dog will not be affected by a change of weather, nor will he be disturbed during transport to the battlefield. 3. When playing to wash the dogs, and if you win, wash the opposite dog first and make sure you wipe him dry. This is done so that your dog does not feel nauseous when mouthing a damp or wet dog and the battle begins. 4. If the opposite parties wash your dog, ask a friend of yours to witness the washing and drying. Make sure he never takes his eyes off your dog until the battle begins. If you take this precaution, there is little chance that your dog will be drugged. After the battle starts, always try to take the first turn, so that as the battle goes on, the opposing dog has the last turn to make. Saw. When it's your dog's turn to scratch, never rub his mouth, but always keep your mind on the other dog. Fan him well and open his front legs so he can breathe easily. 7. When it's the other dog's turn to scratch, cover him as much as the rules allow and don't let go until the other dog has done so with his mouth. 8. Spectators at a competition sometimes get excited or wrong and offer their views on handling. Certainly, pay no attention to them. Do not argue with them during battle. Always respect the decisions the referee makes. If it doesn't suit you, discuss it after the battle is over. Never lose your head, and if you lose the battle, put your dog in the hands of one of your friends who was in your corner. Then shake hands with the winning trainer and congratulate them. If you had won, you would have appreciated the same from him. Win or lose, always be a good sport. This will help you in the dog game. The United Kennel Club registration offices and the Bull Terrier Fraternity rules governing recognized pit contest. Whereas, it is the purpose of the United Kennel Club registrar, its members, and the Pit Bull Terrier Fraternity to place competitions of Pit Bull Terrier on a recognized ground of excellence and to promote more and better competition. The following rules have been adopted by the Fraternity and United Kennel Club registration offices. 1. Boxing competitions to be recognized must employ a UKC2 licensed referee. Directors can select any UKC referee. Licensed and in good condition. 3. the directors may select any breeder for the official timekeeper, but such selection must have the referee's approval. 4. A licensed referee must not preside over any pit contest where one or both of the fighting dogs are not U.S. registered cur bloodlines. 5. Fighting dogs must be UKC registered with their rightful owners, and the referee must make sure of this and have their registration certificates in their possession during the competition. 6. The referee shall deliver to the registration offices of the United Kennel Club a full and complete report of the competition within 5 days after the competition. 7. Any dog that wins 3 cash competitions held under these rules and presided over by a licensed UKC referee, must have the rank of champion conferred on him by the United Kennel Club registration offices and the Pit Bull Terrier Fraternity. 8. It will be the duty of the official timekeeper to keep a correct record of the time spent in the competition, per draft, and the number of scratches, etc., and he must hand the original score sheet, or a duplicate, to the referee immediately after the competition, to be sent to the United Kennel Club registration offices for registration. It will also be the duty of the official timekeeper to call the referee before the scratch 25 seconds, get ready, and 30 seconds, let go, and the referee shall act accordingly. 9. The total amount of contest money will be in the hands of the final entrant before the referee orders the dogs to be weighed. The referee must order the dogs to be weighed 1 hour before the bout, and they must be weighed in the presence of the referee and the final stakeholder, and any dog that exceeds the weight specified in the agreement will lose then and there to his opponent all the money posted. 10. After weighing the dogs, the referee must toss a coin to the mains, and the main winner of the toss will have his choice of washing his dog, first or last, and also his choice of corner in the pit. 11. Each director must provide a sponge and 2 towels to wash and dry his opponent's dog. Both dogs will be washed in the center of the pit with warm water and soda. 15 minutes will be allotted to each director to wash the opponent's dog. The time between washing each dog should not exceed 5 minutes and washing both dogs 35 minutes. 12. After washing and drying, each dog must be placed in the hands of a watchful breeder in the corner of the pit, selected or assigned to him and kept there until the mains are given the word, let go, by his opponent's dog in the beginning, and then must deal with his own dog. 13. There should only be 1 container of water in the pit to sponge between dogs between a pickup and a scratch, and each director should provide a sponge and 2 towels to sponge and dry your dog. The referee must examine the sponges and water and keep them fully charged at all times. 14. It will be a fair, scratches at a time, contest. 30 seconds should be allowed between each pickup and scratch, 25 seconds to sponge, dry and fan, and 5 seconds to get ready. 15. To establish a fair change that will entitle any major to a withdrawal. Both dogs must be free, and the dog accused of turning must have turned his opponent's head and shoulders. Either of the directors perceiving this action may appeal to the umpire and claim the turn, and if the claim is fair and just, the umpire shall immediately call a withdrawal and notify the other principal that it is his turn to strike out. 16. At 25 seconds the referee must call, get ready, and at 30 seconds he must say, let go, and the dog's main thing when scratching must remove his dog's hands within his risk line and stop to be a fair risk. Your dog must cross the hole within his opponent's risk line and mouth into his opponent. If the scratching dog does not start with the call release, the referee must start immediately in count 1-2-3-4-5 and count by hand, and if at the end of the count the dog does not start, it will be declared the loser. If at any time after starting to scratch the dog stops, the referee must immediately start the count from 1-2-3-4-5 in as many seconds, and if the dog has not started at the end of this count, the dog must be told the loser, except as provided in Rule 19. 17. While a dog is scratching, the opponent must hold his dog's head and shoulders right between his legs, within the scratch line. 18. If a dog while scratching becomes confused and swings to one side of a direct line with his opponent, as long as he doesn't turn his head away from his opponent, he is making a reasonable scratch. 19. If any outsider attracts the dog's attention while scratching, and the dog stops, or scratches, the article or object instead of his opponent, the referee shall immediately order the dog to be scratched. 20. If one of the dogs gets the tusks, the referee shall order a collect and allow the director to take the tusks from his dog, then immediately order them to lower 2 feet of 67 feet and give the word release. This action has no connection with turning or scratching and should not be considered as such. Directors may tear their dog's tusks apart with their hands without catching them if the referee so decides. 21. If a fair turn and a fair lift are made and the dogs accidentally grapple again, the referee will order them to separate and proceed within 30 seconds with the scratch. 22. Directors can encourage their dogs through voice and actions. If the principal touches any dog with his hand, foot or any other article during the action, the referee shall immediately call a fault and declare his opponent the winner. 23. Directors must take their dog show hands off within their scratch line. If the principal pushes his dog beyond his danger line, the referee must immediately call a fault and announce the winner to the opponent. 24. If the principal catches his dog without being instructed by the referee must immediately call a foul and announce the winner to the opponent. 25. If the principal leaves his corner before the dogs have resumed action, the referee must immediately call a fault and announce the winner to the opponent. 26. Under no circumstances where a match is made and money deposited, money will be returned without a contest. The main participant in the contest will be declared the winner and will receive the bet money. 27. If any kind of interference prevents a fair and decisive dispute, the directors and the arbitrator must indicate the next time and place for the dispute, within 15 days. If the directors and the referee cannot agree on the future meeting place, it will be the duty of the referee to name the time and place, and the same referee will preside over this unfinished bout, and the directors and the referee will start this bout with Rule 3. 28. Any person or persons found guilty of doping, tampering, poisoning or attempting to dope, fake, poison or harm any dog or dogs, before, during or after the jam test, will forfeit all money, will be fined $100 and will be barred from entering the Pit Bull Terrier fraternity for a period of 3 years, and a full report of such action will be printed twice a year for a period of 3 years in the June and December editions of the Official Journal of the United Kennel Club, Bloodlines. 29. In all recognized competitions, the UKC licensed umpires' decisions will be final and all bets will be considered main bets. 30. The pit must be 16 feet square with sides 2 and 2 feet high, with a firm wooden floor. A line must be painted in the center, also a risk line painted in each corner of the director. To draw this hazard line, measure 7 feet on each side from the corner. 31. These rules may be amended or altered by a 2/3 vote of the fraternity at any fraternity meeting, such amendments or amendments being notified and their nature given to the fraternity at least 30 days before such meeting, and such amendments must receive approval from the fraternity they are members of the United Kennel Club registration offices, before being adopted. Referees. Those wishing to be appointed as licensed breeders must apply to the United Kennel Club registration offices, which will in turn forward the application to the responsible committee. Approved and adopted committee governing UKC recognized pit contests. Harry F. Clark, Cincinnati, Ohio, President. United Kennel Club registration offices, C. Bennett, Secretary. Record Champion Ch. Combat Peter, 128 to 960, 1, PR. Principal of Dickey, 1396, in Lawton. Date Oklahoma, November 18, 1923. Contest time, 22 minutes. Official timekeeper, Missing H. Meeks. Cyril, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Tom Phipps, Lawton, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. 1. Langfitz Bulger, 134 to 338, at Lawton, Oklahoma. Date, February 3, 1924. Competition time, 22 minutes. Official timekeeper, Jack H. Meeks, Cyril, Oklahoma. Licensed referee, Tom Phipps, Lawton, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. 1. Davis, Ben, 103 to 735, in, near Cyril, Oklahoma. Date, October 5, 1924. Competition time, 53 minutes. Official timekeeper, Jack H. Meeks, Cyril, Oklahoma. Licensed arbitrator, Art Nemechek. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. Pedro D.E. Fight of the Champion received the grade of champion on October 14, 1924. 69. Champion of record Ch. Peterson's Black Jack, Jr. 107 to 183, 1. Trintham's Jerry, 111 to 908, in, Hobart, Oklahoma. Date, November 30, 1924. Competition time, 32 minutes. Official timekeeper, Jack H. Meeks, Cyril, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Tom Phipps, Lawton, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. 1. Meek S. Flash, 118 to 461, on, Cyril, Oklahoma. Date, February 8, 1925. Competition time, 28 minutes. Official timekeeper, O.G. Hodges, Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Licensed referee, Tom Phipps, Lawton, Oklahoma. Allowed points, 35. Earned, PR. Barney Google G, 3615, in, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Date, October 26, 1925. Time of contest, 17 minutes, 20 seconds. Official timekeeper, Joe Gallagher, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Licensed arbitrator, Art Nemechek, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. Champion Peterson's Black Jack, Jr. received the grade of champion on November 17, 1925. Champion of the record Ch. Cullen's Barney, 127 to 329, 1 over, Texas Ranger, 132 to 797, in 111 West Frankfort. Date, February 22, 1925. Time of competition, 42 minutes. Official timekeeper, Mike Irvin, West Frankfort, I-11. Licensed umpire, W. E. Heineman, Harrisburg, 111. Points allowed, 35. 1. PR. Rice's Joker, 3240, in 111 West Frankfort. Date, April 5, 1925. Time of competition, 1 hour 5 minutes. Official timekeeper, Job Smith, 111 West Frankfort. Licensed referee, W. Heineman, 111 Harrisburg. Points allowed, 35. 1. Tudor's Wicked Mike, 119 to 732, in Harrisburg. 111, date, November 8, 1925. Time of competition, 48 minutes. Official timekeeper, Job Smith. West Frankfort, 111. Licensed umpire, W. Heineman, Harrisburg, 111. Points allowed, 35. Ch. McDevitt's Jack Delaney lost to Ch. PR. Tudor's Toby, 21-23, June 17, 1928, in St. Louis, Missouri in 21 minutes. Timekeeper, Ben West, umpire, Doc Price, Harrisburg, DL. Name changed to Ch. Canfields or a Thomas, January 16. 1929, won Best of Breed in Evansville, Indiana, January 22 to 24. 1929, Judges, H. O. Heacock, Winslow, IND, J. Wesley Hoare, East St. Louis, 111. Points allowed, 20. Record champion, PR. Ch. Tudor's Toby, 21-23, won over Joe, 120 to 936, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Date, March 6, 1927. Competition time, 1 hour. Official timekeeper, Earl Tudor. Hobart, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Roy Aubrey, Woolka, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. 1. Mayhall's Romer. Jr. 173 to 733, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Date, May 7, 1927. Competition time, 31 minutes. Official timekeeper, C. E. Laxton, Harrisburg, 111. Licensed umpire, G. C. Pendleton, St. Louis, Mo. Points allowed, 35. Earned, Ch. McDevitt's Jack Delaney, 158 to 916, in St. Louis. Date of the month, June 17, 1928. Competition time, 21 minutes. Official timekeeper, Ben West. Licensed arbitrator, Doc Price, Owensboro, Kentucky. Allowed points, 35. PR. Champion Tudor's Toby received the title of champion on June 25, 1928. Name changed to PR. EVTN's Toby. September 29, 1928. Record champion Billy Sundays, 183-006, 1, Nolan's JIGGS, 183-530, on St. Louis, Missouri. Date, December 15, 1929. Contest time, 38 minutes. Official timekeeper, G.H. Shewart, South Euclid, Ohio. Licensed referee, G.H. Shewart, South Euclid, Ohio. Points allowed, 35. 72, 1, Clark Sandy, 141 to 758, in, C. Lewis M.O. Date, November 2, 1930. Time of competition, 1 hour 15 minutes. Official timekeeper, G.F. Lyerla, East St. Louis. 111. Licensed referee, G.F. Lyerla, East St. Louis. 111. Points allowed, 35. 1. Anderson's Eager, 198 to 738, in, St. Louis, Missouri. Date, December 11, 1932. Competition time, 38 minutes. Official timekeeper, Vera Housley, St. Louis, Missouri. Licensed referee, Vern Housley, St. Louis, Missouri. Points allowed, 35. Rec. Champion Billy Sunday S.E. received champion grade on December 21, 1932. Record champion, Pr. Champion Brindle Jack, 27667, 1 over, B. Derek's A.D. Boy, 207 to 901, in, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Date, February 11, 1934. Competition time, 23 minutes. Official timekeeper, Marion Needham. Ringling, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Jim Moore, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Allowed points, 35. 1. Pr. Jack Johnson G., 25573, in, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Date, May 22, 1934. Contest time, 11 minutes. Official timekeeper, Jim Moore, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Jim Moore, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. 1. Johnson's Bad Boy, 216 to 838, in, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Date, September 9, 1934. Competition time, 42 minutes. Official timekeeper, Marion Needham, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Jim Moore. Mountain View, Oklahoma. Allowed points, 35. Pr. Champion Brindle Jack received the grade of champion on September 14, 1934. 73. Champion de record Ch. Dewey's Spider, 216 to 594, 1, Sunday Billy. Jr. 212 to 289, in, Hobart, Oklahoma. Date, March 4, 1934. Contest time, 32 minutes. Official timekeeper, Jim Williams. Mountain View, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Joe Peace. Allowed points, 35. Winnings, Pr. Moore's JIGGS, 31907, in, Hobart, Oklahoma. Date, September 23, 1934. Competition time, 17 minutes. Official timekeeper, Jim Williams, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Licensed umpire, Jim Williams, Mountain View, Oklahoma. Points allowed, 35. 1. Colby's Gully, 227 to 121, at Exeter, California. Date, April 28, 1935. Contest time, 35 minutes, 22 seconds. Official timekeeper, Sattai Lane, Exeter, California. Licensed umpire, John Martin, Sacramento, California. Points allowed, 35.
This was part 6 of Joseph L. Colby's audiobook. Subscribe so you don't miss the 7th part. My name is Rodolfo and I thank you all for every like and comment. God bless you all. I went.